students, as I have told you that last class for question and answers part. So open your book, page number 52. In the last class we have left question number 5, question number 6 and question number 7 from answers of the questions in detail. Answer the following questions in detail we have left. So first one, question number 5. Is it possible to separate sugar mixed with wheat flour? If yes, how will you do it? That is a mixture of sugar and wheat flour. Can we separate? As we know, we can separate. There is written if yes, how will you do it? How we can do it? So you write, yes, this can be done by the process of sieving, because we know what sugar particles has crystalline, that means that is some safe, sugar particles have some safe, but wheat flour that is in powder form. So by using sieve we can separate. So how you can write? You write the answers like that. Yes, this can be done by the process of sieving. When the mixture of sugar and wheat flour is allowed to pass through a sieve, then the fine wheat flour particles pass through the sieve and the sugar particles are retained in the sieve. Again, I want to repeat the answers like, yes, this can be done by the process of sieving. When the mixture of sugar and wheat flour is allowed to pass through a sieve, then the fine wheat flour particles pass through the sieve and the sugar particles are retained in the sieve. Okay, students? Sixth question. How will you separate a mixture of iron fillings, chalk powder and common salt? How will you separate a mixture of iron fillings, chalk powder and common salt? As we can see here, there is given iron fillings. So must we have to use a magnet. So first, by using a magnet we can separate iron fillings from the mixture. Then which components are left? Chalk powder and common salt. So if we add some water, then what happened? Common salt is completely soluble in water, whereas chalk powder is insoluble in water. So by filtration process we can separate. Then which component is left? Salt, which is soluble in water, that makes salt solution. So that salt solution, by heating that solution we can separate, we can get the salt, common salt, by evaporation process. So you write, first by using a magnet we can separate the iron fillings from the mixture. Then add some water in the mixture and stir it. Then add some water to the mixture and stir it. By using filter paper we can separate the chalk powder, because chalk powder is insoluble in water. Now we have only the salt solution, because salt is soluble in water. So by the evaporation process, by providing heat, we can get the salt. Okay, students? Question number 7. By giving two regions, prove that air is a mixture. Here it is given two bit. Air is a mixture and another bit is water is a compound. So we have to give the two regions. Okay, students? So air is a mixture. How we can prove it? As we know, mixture has number of components. It consists of number of components, a mixture. Similarly, we know air contains several number of gases, suspended dust particles, water vapor. So first point is first region is air contains several number of gases, suspended dust particles and water vapor. Second reason, as we know, in the mixture the individual components, the constituents, they hold their original properties. So the next reason, second reason is all the components which are present in the mixture retain their original properties. Okay students, first reason, air contains several number of gases, suspended dust particles and water vapor. And second one, all the components which are present in the mixture retain their original properties. These are the two reasons which prove that air is a mixture. The bit B, water is a compound. As we know, compound means what? Two or more elements, two or three elements are mixed together, chemically combined together in a fixed ratio. So first reason is water is formed by the chemical combination of hydrogen and oxygen elements in a fixed ratio of 2:1. Because as we know, water has a formula H2O. That means two elements of hydrogen and one element of oxygen. That's why the ratio is 2:1. And the second reason is the properties of water are totally different from that of the elements hydrogen and oxygen. As we know, compound is formed, then the properties of compound is totally different than the properties of constituents. So you write the properties of water are totally different from that of the elements hydrogen and oxygen. Okay students, in this way your question and answer part is finished today. Thank you students.